I'm Miss Becky.
I'm Jack.
All right, and we're going to do this week's Sunday school lesson about the story of baby Moses. We're going to read from the Spark Story Bible, which some of you might have at home, and then we're going to do a little experiment with some water. All right, so here's the story of baby Moses. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, was afraid. He was rich and powerful, and he was scared. What could he be scared of? Well, strangely enough, Pharaoh was scared of God's people, the Hebrews. He thought there were too many of them, and he was afraid they would try to become more powerful than he was. To make sure the Hebrews had no power, Pharaoh made them his slaves and ordered them to work very, very hard. Even worse, he demanded that all of the Hebrew baby boys should be drowned in the Nile River. Because of this, God's people were terribly afraid too. Everyone in Egypt was afraid. Here's the picture. And some of you are used to finding squiggles on the page, and you can probably do that even on this video.
Yeah, I'm very used to that.
Squiggles is on every page. During this fearful time, a baby boy was born to a Hebrew mother. Please move that over. Thank you. She loved her baby boy, and of course she wanted him to live. The baby's mother kept him safe by making a floating basket for him. The basket might have been something like this, but shaped a little bit more like an oval, the shape that a baby would fit in. So the basket would have been made of reeds like this, like very thin pieces of wood, and it would have been woven kind of like this to float in the water. Okay, and then she wrapped him up in the cloth in the basket. So we have that all set up. She put him in the basket and then hid it in the water and the plants at the edge of the Nile River. So we're going to pretend this is our Nile River right here, this container of water. We have some plants next to it, just like they did in the Nile River.
Yep.
And then we have the cup. This little cup right here has a cloth in it, and then here is our Lego minifigure baby Moses. We're going to put him right in the cup and let it float in the water. So the baby is floating in the basket in the river, and he's safe. The baby's big sister Miriam hid near the shore and watched over the basket. What happened next was really amazing. Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river to take a bath. She saw the basket among the water, so she saw the basket in there, didn't know what was in it, and asked her servant to go and get it. So when she opened the basket, she was surprised to see a baby boy crying in that basket. And here's our picture. That's what's happening in the story right now. This must be one of the Hebrews' children, said Pharaoh's daughter. He's awfully cute. Wouldn't it be fun to keep him? Aha, thought Miriam, I can help her. Miriam bravely stepped out of her hiding place. I could probably find someone to help take care of the baby for you until he's a little older, she said. That would be perfect, said Pharaoh's daughter. Miriam was excited to tell her mother the news. The baby's mother took good care of him. When he was old enough, he went to live with Pharaoh's daughter. Miriam and her mother prayed he would be safe with her. I think I will name him
Moses,
said Pharaoh's daughter, because I took him out of the water. Moses lived in Pharaoh's palace until he grew up to be a man. During that time, life became worse and worse for the Hebrews. Eventually, however, Moses helped free God's people so they could leave Egypt. Now there was something besides fear for God's people.
there was hope.
Thank you, Jack. All right, so this is a picture of the end of the story in our Bible.
I can see squiggles, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, squiggles is on every page. You are right.
Cover.
All right, so we're going to take our Moses out of the water. Okay, we'll put him over here. And now in our basket, like Moses might have been in, we have some things that we're going to see if they sink or they float. So we have another container of water, and all of you watching will be able to see.
It's sort of heavy.
It is heavy. Yep, that's good. Yep. All right, so we have lots of things in this basket, and Jack is going to take a guess about each thing And whether it's going to sink or float before we put it in.
I experimented a little bit before, so I
Yeah.
know most of them. But
Yeah.
I'll guess.
All right, so Jack, which thing do you have first?
Toothpick.
Okay, what do you think it will do?
The smallest to biggest, so
Okay,
I think it will float because it's the lightest one.
all right, let's see what it does. Oh,
Yep, it floats.
Yep, we can tell it's still floating. Yep, you can take each one out and just put it on this towel. We'll put it over here. Okay, all right,
Alright,
what's
so-
next?
Next would be this rock.
Okay, what
I
do you
think it will sink because it's sort of heavy.
All right, let's see. Oh, straight to the bottom. Yep.
Easily sinks.
Yep. Okay, you can put that on the towel. Thank you. All right. What's next in the basket, Jack?
Next would be the paper clip. I think it will sink because it's made of metal.
That's a good reason. All right. Oh, yep, it floated. I mean, it sunk right away, didn't it?
I know all three sports.
Yep, just put it right on the towel. All right. Next one, what do we have?
Button.
Yes. You want to make a guess? Oh,
Yeah, I know it would sink.
yep, it did.
Because also it's pretty heavy.
Yep. It might have something to do with the holes in it, too, that the water goes through it, kind of weighs it down. What else do you have?
Marble, I think it will float because it's pretty heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep, and you might have
easily
even been
sinks.
able to hear that on the video. It definitely is something that sinks. Okay. What's next in there?
Next we have the penny.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a guess?
Sink.
Oh,
Yep.
All right.
Next we have this tire.
Yeah, it's a Lego tire. Some
I
of
think
you
it
might
will
have
float.
those at home.
Yeah,
Yes.
I knew that.
Sure does. Yep. Okay, what's next, Jack?
Next we have a Lego brick. I think it will float.
Okay.
Because it will.
Sure does. Yep. Okay.
Next we got the bouncy ball. Yeah, it will
Mhm.
float.
Yep, that does.
Recording time.
Okay. What else do we have?
This eraser, I think it'll sink.
Ooh, it does.
Yep.
Yep. It's kind of rubbery like the wheel, but it definitely doesn't float.
Okay, so we have the golf ball, obviously, full unextinct.
Okay, try it, Jack. Show them. Oh, yep,
Yeah.
straight to the bottom of the
Obviously
container. Yep. All right. We have just a few more things in our basket.
So we got the egg.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
think it'll sink because I know it will. Probably.
Yep, the egg sinks. And just a fun fact, fresh eggs sink and not so fresh eggs, rotten eggs, float. We found that out. I knew it was one way or the other, so we checked that out. Go ahead. Whoa.
Oops.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the
that-
lime,
Float.
yep,
Whoa, that's very surprising.
yeah. I thought that would sink too, but it doesn't.
So an orange. I thought this one was halfway,
Mhm.
but it surprisingly floats.
Yep, it actually floats. Nice job. Thanks for helping, Jack. All
All
right.
right.
Well, we hope everybody enjoyed the story of baby Moses, and we hope you have a good week. Bye.
Bye.